Hello everyone, welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. Today we're wrapping up our discussion of the single transverse palmar crease. We're not wrapping up our total discussion because next week we'll be getting into analysis and transverse palmar crease photos will be included in the analysis. Okay, but today we're going to be talking about the left hand and the right hand and seeing examples. Let's get started. Okay. Now, I think we can all see this. I wanted to call your attention to this page first before we go into this, and follow me along. So if you had any doubt about your talent because you have this strange line in your hand, maybe this might give you a little bit of a pickup, because one thing I have found, and the research I've done, all of the authors have pointed out that people that have the single transverse palmar crease do not recognize their potential. It's like they can't drink it in. You have the potential to do great things. Anything, no limitation, once you set your mind to it. And once you set your mind, there's no stopping you. Okay, so let's follow along. People with single transverse creases, that's another name for lines, have a great deal of energy that can be released through creative channels. The person that has this line is always happiest when creating, and those who are physically oriented love to build things like furniture, machines, or houses. Mentally inclined people with this line create books, poems, or even entire philosophies. And if they set their mind to it, they can write a series of philosophy books. Any person with even a trace of artistic talent, plus a single transverse palmar crease, will derive great pleasure in painting, drawing, and designing. So the potential is there. It's up to you to do something about it. Okay? So let's go on to the business at hand today. Okay, here we have a left hand and a right hand of the single transverse crease. We're getting a little information on them. Okay, here's an example of the right hand, and here's an example of the right hand. Okay, so we will start with this one. Right hand is your active hand. Okay, so it says, when found on the right hand, we have energy and passion to make something of ourselves and search for a drive. Search for a cause to champion. Placed in an area that nurtures our intensity, we can move mountains, meaning there are no limitations if you're in a comfortable setting to be creative. However, in a job that offers little respect or room for self-determination, we may become a loose cannon or destructive. It's like a misguided missile, the total opposite. So make sure that you are in a situation where you can put your creative abilities up front. A place that understands or has respect. That's important because you don't, well, like it says, misguided missile, and you don't want to be that. But I know sometimes it's not easy, but when you find something that you know it's not going to work, look for something else. Okay, let's go on. That's the right hand. Let's start with the left hand. I have two examples. So you get both, left and right. Okay. We'll see analysis of these next week, some of these. All right. Now it says, when found on the left hand, this is the left hand, our emotional makeup is often so complex that we find great difficulty in feeling satisfied with or at peace in a relationship. And this could be a very serious love relationship, or it can be like mutual, friendly. It is likely that we feel the same way about ourselves. Did you get that? Okay. 2, in relationships, we look for a superhero who is perfect and yet able to tolerate and forgive our shortcomings. So in here, we are looking for someone that has this perfection about them from our eyesight, because it's not going to work otherwise. And you expect to be tolerated with and forgiven for all your shortcomings. Well, as we grow and get older and become more aware, some of these things we have the ability or the energy to subdue, to change somewhat. But we're not into that at this point. I'm just here to tell you this. Now, when you have it on both hands, it's a combination of both of these. Combination of both of these. In your right hand, and just for information, the active hand tends to overshadow the left hand. You'll still have this, but this will be stronger, a little stronger. So if you're wondering what's going to happen on that, most people that have it in the right hand. But if you have it in the left hand, as well as the right hand, you've got a combination of both of these characteristics. Okay? So I hope that helps. And you understand enough to sort of analyze, to, even if it's a very simple degree, analyze what's going on in your hand. Okay? Well, that's what I have for you. I hope this has been helpful, and it upgrades your understanding of the single transverse palmar crease if you have it in your left hand or your right hand or both. Remember, you have the potential. There are no limits on your potential. So live up to it. If you like this video, by all means, give a thumbs up and subscribe and share if you haven't already subscribed. If you're new to the channel and you just subscribed, welcome. So happy to have you. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Love yourself. Very important. Love and light. Bye.